Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny. You can call me Danny, Danielle, whatever you would like. Today I really want the video to be very informal. This is just something that kind of has been on my heart and I wanted to come on and share with you all. I'm in the middle of my lunch break right now, but I was like, you know what, let me turn the camera on, let me turn my light on, and just kind of talk. So that's what I'm going to do. I just want to talk to you all. And again, I don't know why it's been placed in my heart, but I feel like the Lord wants me to come on and speak to you all on this topic. Yesterday I was sitting in church. I am now attending Hillsong NYC. I love that church. I love just the feeling, the vibe, everything about it. The word is just awesome. So I started attending there back in April. But yesterday the topic was I will fight. And I felt like that was so important to kind of share with you all today, because I feel like in this season there are a lot of people that are sitting there fighting for themselves, fighting for their life, fighting for their sanity, and somebody out there may be at the point where they're wanting to give up. And I want to continue to encourage you to keep fighting, continue to encourage you to keep going, to continue to trust in God and believe in God for what He's going to be doing in your life. I know for myself, last year, there was a time where I really thought that it was just time for me to give up. I was just going through so much. And I know that I had shared before with a lot of the different things that was going on with not finding a job. My relationship ended. I felt like I had lost a lot of friends at that point. And it was at one point where one of the friends that I did have, I was staying in her daughter's room because my lease for my apartment was up. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know where I was going to move to because I did not have a job. I did not have money. So I was sleeping in her daughter's twin-size bed for a couple of weeks until I was able to transition into a new position or find a new job. And that was the lowest of low point for me. Because I had always prided myself on having my own, being my own person, grinding, do what I had to do. But at that point in time, I felt helpless. I felt hopeless. I felt like I didn't have anything. I no longer had a job. I lost my relationship that I had been in for 5-6 years. Lost friends. I felt like I was losing my sanity. I was really depressed, and I had still dealt with anxiety that I had developed throughout grad school. And so I just was at a very low point. And if it weren't for the couple of people that were still in my life continuing telling me to fight, I don't know how much longer I would have fought. I didn't know how much longer I could have dealt with what I was dealing with. And I had to really sit down and think to myself, okay, I know that God isn't going to put more on me than I can bear. I know that for a fact. I have been rocking with God and God's been rocking with me for all of my life. So I knew that everything I was going through, I knew He wouldn't put more on me than I could bear. So I had to continue saying that to myself, and to continue to think it has to get better from here. It has to get better from here. And there were times where I felt like it was getting worse. I'm going to be totally honest. There were times where like I would just sit. I remember I would sit in my room and just cry. I know that there's a video on my channel. Matter of fact, there's a video on my channel that I did my makeup for my 24th birthday. I posted it last year. Right before that video and directly after that video, I cried. I was crying the whole day. It was actually the first day that I had started a new job that I really didn't want to be in. I did not really have any friends in the area to celebrate my birthday with. I just felt so alone. I felt helpless. So after that video, I cried and I cried and I cried. I cried that night when I took myself out to eat for my birthday. Graciously enough, two of the grads that were at the school I was at and I consider friends, they ended up meeting me at the restaurant. I was like, you know, we don't want you to eat alone on your birthday. But I just was so down. I was so low. But as I sit back and think about what all I went through back then and where I'm at in my life now, it was nothing but God. And I knew that if I would have given up back then, I wouldn't have what I have now. And I'm so thankful that God gave me the strength to continue to fight. I'm so thankful that God did place the people in my life that he did. Even if it was very few people, the few people that he put in my life, I'm so glad that he did, because they continued to push me. They continued to be on my side. They continued to root for me, and they continued to encourage me to keep fighting. So me, right here, I am telling you, I want you to keep fighting. I want you to still, keep living, keep pushing, keep moving forward, because I promise you the best is yet to come. Your time will be coming. I promise you your time will come. God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. And so I wanted to make sure to share that with you all. I wanted to make sure, I don't know who this is for. I really don't know. God didn't give any specific names or anything. He just told me you need to come on and talk. And so that's what I'm doing. And so I want to just encourage you to continue to fight. Continue to fight for yourself. If there's nobody else in this world that you have to fight for, continue to fight for you, because you are so worth it. You are so worth it. I really hope that this helps somebody. I don't know if this is something that y'all want me to do, because there are a lot of times where God is like, I want you to be able to share stuff. And normally I'll just go on like my Instagram story and say whatever I have to say. But I feel like I'm trying to take myself, and the Lord is taking me to another level. And so maybe this is the platform that he wants me to use to be able to share the different messages that he comes to me with. And so if y'all want me to come on here, if this was helpful for you, please let me know down in the comment section below. I do want to be able to continue to share the work and love of God with you all. But yes, I hope that what I've said to you, I hope for whoever it was for, that it was helpful. And I do just want to continue to encourage you. I'm so sorry. Continue to encourage you to just fight, to continue to fight. Love yourself, love who you are. And just push for you. I just want you to be able to push for you. I'm pushing for you. I love you. I care about all of you. Whoever's watching this, I love you so much, and I care so much about you. And I pray that God gives you the strength that you need to continue to move on to another day. Continue to take your steps each day, one by one. Don't try to think about everything in a bulk. And that's what I was confused. That's what had me messed up. I kept thinking about stuff in a clump of things. I had to take each day at a time. Once I started taking each day one step at a time, life started getting a little bit easier. I started thinking a little bit clearer. I started having that power. I started having that urge to want to live, to want to fight even more. So I just want to encourage you all, continue to fight, continue to push forward. I love you so very much, and I pray that you have just the best rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Love you guys.